Hello students, in this video I am solving the fourth problem of departmental accounts, that is, the following trial balance was extracted from the books of Wholesaler Limited as on March 31st, 2015. In this problem they have given the this much information, that is capital, drawings, stock. Here also we have two departments, A and B department, then purchases, sales. Okay, both departments sales is given, then inter-department transfer, A department, B department, means A department have credit, B department have debit, which means only one transaction happened. You have to show in the both department. That is the matter here. Okay, only one transaction is there. Then return inward means sales return. So you have to deduct as usual how you are doing in the previous problems. The returns should be deducted from the sales. Okay, then you have to divide. Okay, let's see. Wages and salaries. Wages and salaries. As wages is here, you have to consider it as a direct expenses. Okay, if only salary is there, it is indirect expenses. When together it is given, which one is in the first, you have to treat like that. Advertising and catalogs, it is an indirect expense. Dividend on shares in B Limited, this is the income, indirect income. You have see here how you are getting whether it is income or expense. How to see in the credit column you have given 1050, which means this is the dividend which is received. Okay, then is debtors and creditors. Debtors and creditors 49,200, 29,740. This is debtor, this one is creditor. These are assets and liabilities. Carriage inward is a direct expense which we have to write in the trading account in the debit side. Rental rates is an indirect expense. You have to write in the profit and loss account in debit side. Furniture is the assets. Let's see what is there in next page. Okay, next sundry expenses is given, that is 7,400, indirect expense. Bank is asset. Provision for bad debts 750 is given in the second column, which means credit side. This 750 is recovered. Okay, recovered, it means recovered. That is, you have to deduct from the debtors. Next, what is the conditions? Prepare departmental trading and profit and loss account and a balance sheet as at 31st/3/2015 after making the following adjustments. What are the adjustments? Write off bad debts ₹1,200 and increase the provision for doubtful debts to 5% of book debts. That is, you have to maintain 5%, that is 1,200 bad debt and 5% RBD. Okay. Second one is sundry expenses outstanding ₹400. Third, depreciate furniture by 10%. The catalogs in hand were valued at 600. Means at the end of the year when you are doing the balance sheet, the catalogs have you have only the 600 rupee valued catalogs are there with you. Okay, means all other are what you have used it. So let's see in the problem when I am doing the solution, I will say how to do that. Then fifth one is the stock at the close. Closing stock. Department A and B given. The interdepartmental transfers were made at cost price. Cost price. Okay. Then the expenses to be allocated as follows. All the expenses, whatever may be the expenses, you have to allocate in the 2:1 ratio. 2/3, 1/3 means 2:1 ratio you have to allocate. So here also no need to do any general profit and loss account. Okay, in the departmental trading and profit and loss account only you can divide all the expenses and incomes and you can do the consolidated balance sheet. Okay, now let's move on to the solution. Now this one, departmental trading and profit and loss account for the year ending 31st/3/2015. The column is like this: particulars, department A, department B, total, and then again debits, credit side, particulars, department A, B, and total. As usual, how you are doing the trading account? It begin from the opening stock. Opening stock will be given See the question, that is, see here, stock on 1/4/2014, A department, B department is given, right? That one you have to take 11,400 and 9,800. After that I will take purchase. Purchase is under that stock, A department and B department. Then I will say take sales, that is from here, which is we are writing in the credit side. I think you know that A department and B department. For sales, when you are taking the sale, you have to consider this one, return inward also you have to consider, and you have to deduct. Okay, while writing the sales I will say. Now we'll write the opening stock and purchases. So opening stock of A department is 11,400 and 9,800. What is the total? 21,200 is the total. Next is purchases. A department 39,600. Then 66,300. What is the total? 77,000 is the total. Next, I said sales. Let's total sale first. Okay, what is the sale of two departments? They have given separately. Okay, just deduct both and write there. Okay, directly deduct. How I will say? Purchases. Now I am moving towards the credit side, that I am writing sales. A department it has 74,000. Okay, not 39,000. It is 74,000. And B department it is 66,300. Now see this return inward means sales returns. You have to deduct this, right? 7,400 minus which one? 3,500. 74,000 minus 3,500 is equal to 70,500. Okay, 70,500. Then another one, 66,300 minus which one? Return inward of department B, 2,800. Deduct it. 2,800. 63,500. Okay. Now let's total it. 70,500. 1,34,000. I will write. See here. Says 70,500. Department B, how much we got? 63,500. Total is 1,34,000. Okay. Now about the transfer. I said there is one transfer is there. Interdepartmental transfer. This one. A department and B department. Here B department is, how they said, interdepartmental transfer. A department got the credit, which means they have sold, or from this department it is given to the B department. How we are telling? The transfer from A department to B department, B is the receiver. So here in the debit side, B should get the amount. I will say again, wait. To transfer from department A, how you are understanding that whether it is from A or B? You have to see the column here. In which column they have put amount. Okay, here see, in the debit side, they have given for department B. See the purchase here. Purchase or anything comes means we are writing in the debit side. So 2,500 is debited to the B column, which means they are the receivers. A department is the giver. Okay, like that only you have to put. In the debit side, put for B department. In the credit side, you put the amount for A department. That is the thing. Just write here 2,500 and 2,500. Now for B, how to write? Here in the A department A, you have to write 2,500 dash 2,500. That's it. Okay. Next see down wages and salaries, that is 16,500 is given. Then this and all indirect expenses. Carriage inward is there. Carriage inward is 2,400. Take both. Carriage inward is 2,400. How they have said? You have to divide every expenses in the 2:1 ratio. So how to write? 2,400 into 2 by 3. 1600 and 800. 1600 and 800. What is the wages total? Wages and salaries how much? 16,500. 16,500. Again do the same into 2 by 3. 11,000 and 1 by 3. That is remaining due 5,500. Okay, done. By closing stock, what is the closing stock you got at the last in the adjustment? Fifth point you have 29,600 and 17,000. 29,600, 17,000. Total it 29,600 plus 17,000. 46,600. Okay. Over only this much. Now total this. You will get 1,83,100, 80,500, 1,02,600. This side write the same and make the difference. 1,83,100, 80,500, 1,02,600. Deduct it. 1,83,000 minus this one. How much you will get? 63,500. 63,500, 24,500, 39,000. Now carry this gross profit here. Right here 39,000. What? How much here? 24,500. Then 63,500 to here. Now write all the remaining expenses from the problem. It is advertising and catalog. How much? 8,700. Advertising and catalog 8,700. But something is there here. They have said that the catalogs in the hand at the end were valued at 600. Okay, means only 600 is remaining. So we have to do like this. What is the opening stock? Whether they have given anything in the balance sheet? No. So no any opening stock for this. Okay. Now purchases. What is the purchases they have given? Advertising and expenses they have, catalogs they have given 8,700 and now remaining 600. So deduct this, you will get 8,100 and allocate this, distribute this in the 2:1 ratio. 2:1 ratio. Okay. 8,100 into 2 by 3, 5,400. 8,100 into 1 by 3, 2,700. Okay. Next, rent and rates. What is the rent and rates you got? 18,300. Right? 18,300 here. Divide it again. 18,300 into 2 by 3. How much you got? 12,200. 12,200 and 6,100. 12,200, 6,100. What is the sundry expenses? For sundry expenses you have outstanding. Don't forget that. And add outstanding. Together you have to take it. So here sundry expenses. Outstanding rupees 400 and sundry expenses how much? 7,400. 7,400 plus 400 is 7,800. First here write 7,800. Next divide it. 7,800 into 2 by 3. 5,200. Remaining how much? 2,600. Okay, understood? Then bad debts. We are moving towards the bad debts. All the indirect expenses. Where is bad debt? Bad debt is given in the adjustment. Bad debts is 1,200. First write that one. 1,200 is the bad debt. What is the new RBD? They said 5%. So for debtors you have to do 5%. 49,200. 49,200 into minus 1,200. 49,200 minus 1,200 into 5%. This is the way of doing reserve for bad debts when you have the bad debts. Okay. So 49,200 is there, minus 1,200, you got 48,000 into 5 RBD. This one, see, where is the credit side? 750. This one is a old RBD or bad debts. Why you have to add this? Why you have to less this from this total? Because this is recovered. They have given in the credit column. Okay, so 750 right here and less from this 750. 3,600 minus 750, 2,850. This 2,850 should be divided to these columns in the 2/3 ratio. 2:1 ratio, that is 1,900 minus 2,850. How much you got? 950. Now depreciation on furniture. What is the furniture? 15,000 furniture is there. And the percentage is 10% on furniture. So 15,000 into 10% is 1,500. 1,500 I will write here and do it. 2:1, 1,500. That's it. Now another one income is there, that is dividend on share in B Limited, which means that company has some share in the B Limited, some other, not department B. Okay, it is some other limited, some other business. So in that this company has the shares. From that they got the dividend. Okay, that is 1,050. This 1,050 also should be divided. I will write here 1,050. Now divide this 1,050. 1,050 into 2/3. 700. Then 1,050 into 1/3. 350. Clear? Now just to total this and make the net profit. 64,550. 28,850. Sorry. Well, total is 24,500 plus 350. 24,850. Okay. 850. This one 39,700. Deduct all this one from this. Clear? First write this one 39,700, 24,850, 64,550. Now deduct this. How much you will get? 14,000 for here, 14,000, 12,000, total this 26,000 is the total for net profit. Now let's move on to the balance sheet, consolidate balance sheet of Wholesale Limited. They have given the capital. In the first they have given, how much the capital they have given? 1 lakh capital minus this drawings 20,000. Okay, see here, I don't show again. So capital is 1 lakh. Department A and B net profit, how much? 14 and 12. Right here, 14,000 and 12,000. Add this, you will get 1,26,000. Less the drawing, 20,000 is the drawing I have shown. So minus this and write here 1,06,000. Clear? 1,06,000. Next is creditors. Where you will get creditor? See here, creditors, debtors and creditors 29,740. 29,740 out to write. Which one outstanding is there, that is you have added here. How much that one? 400. Okay, 400 is the outstanding sundry expenses. Now we'll move on to the asset side. Share in B Limited. How much shares you have? See here, after the dividend on B Limited, they have given the share in B Limited, that is 23,000. Next we need debtor, furniture, everything is there. For furniture, you have to deduct the depreciation. For debtors, you have to deduct the bad debts as well as the reserve for bad debts. that much. Okay, we'll do that one first. Shares in B Limited is 23,000. Debtors how much? 49,200. Less bad debts 1,200. New RBD how much I said? How much? See here, 2,400. 2,400. So deduct everything. 3,600 also deduct from 49,200 minus 3,600. 45,600 is the total. Now furniture is 15,000. Deduct the depreciation 1,500. How much you will get? 13,500. What is the bank amount? Bank is 6,840. As it is, right. Catalogs in hand. In the adjustment it is given 600. Closing stock. Department A how much? B how much? See here. We have wrote here. No need to see the question again. 29,600. 29,600. Department B 17,000. 17,000. What is the total? 46,600. 46,600 is the total. Okay, 46,600. Now just total this. 1,06,000 plus 29,740. 400. 1,36,140. 1,36,140 in the one side we got, and second side 23,000 plus 45,600 plus 13,500 plus 6,840 plus 600 plus 46,600. That is 1,36,140 I got in the both sides. Okay, I hope you understood this problem.